Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast. Today is Wednesday, September 22nd, 2021. Today I'm going to go over yesterday's Major League Baseball games, look ahead to today's games, look at Major League Soccer slate for tonight. We'll do my latest baseball power rankings. I haven't done those in so long. It's been at least 3 months since I've done baseball power rankings on the podcast. Latest news and notes. We'll preview the season opener of The Masked Singer tonight and my best bet of the day. All right, we'll start in Major League Baseball as we will hit on all the results from last night and we will look ahead to today's games. Tigers over the White Sox 5-3. The Tigers are 74-78. Chicago 85-66. Getting the win. Brian Garcia the loss. Jace Fry, he's 0-1. Garcia 3-2 by the way. And Michael Fulmer gets his 11th save of the year. Indians over the Royals 4-1. The Indians are 74-76. KC 69-83. Cal Quantrill the win. He's 7-3. Daniel Lynch lost. He's 4-6. And Emmanuel Clase gets his 24th save of the year. Pirates over the Reds 6-2. The Pirates 57-94. Cincinnati 78-74. Mitch Keller to win. He's 5-11. Tyler Mahle the loss. He's 12-6. Nats over the Marlins 7-1. The Nats are 62-89. The Marlins are 64-87. Josh Rodgers win. He's 2-0. And Trevor Rodgers the loss. He's 7-8. Phillies over the Orioles 3-2-10 on a walk-off 2-run triple by JT Realmuto. Phillies are 77-74. Baltimore is 48-103. Ian Kennedy to win. He's 3-1. And Cesar Valdez lost. He's 2-2. Yankees over the Rangers 7-1. The Yankees are 85-67. Texas is 55-96. Jordan Montgomery to win. He's 6-6. Dane Dunning the loss. He's 5-9. Red Sox over the Mets 6-3. The Mets dropped to 73-78. Red Sox are now 87-65. Ryan Brazier the win. He's 1-1. Marcus Stroman the loss. He's 9-13. Blue Jays over the Rays 4-2. The Blue Jays are 85-66. Tampa 93-59. Alek Manoah the win. He's 7-2. Nate Anderson the loss. Or Nick Anderson the loss. He's 0-1. So he's back. And getting the save was Jordan Romano. So Nick Anderson back for the Rays, which is nice for them. Twins over the Cubs 9-5. The Twins are 66-85. The Cubs are 67-84. Kyle Barcelo the win. He's 2-0. And Alec Mills the loss. He's 6-7. And best bet easy winner. How is that only at 8? Cardinals over the Brewers 2-1. The Cardinals are 81-69. That's 10 straight wins for the Cardinals. Milwaukee 91-60. Jake Wood for the win 3-3. Brendan Woodruff lost 9-10. And Giovanni Gallegos gets his 11th save of the year. Dodgers over the Rockies 5-4-10. Dodgers 97-54. Colorado 70-80. Kenley Jansen the win. He's 3-4. Julius Chassin the loss. He is 3-2. And getting the save for the Dodgers was Alex Vezia. Astros over the Angels 10-5. The Astros are 90-61. LA 72-79. Jose Urquidy to win. He's 8-3. And Paukie Nod in the loss. 0-3. Braves over the Diamondbacks 6-1. The Braves are 79-70. Arizona 48-103. Drew Smyly the win. He's 10-4. Lucas Weaver the loss. 3-6. Mariners over the A's 5-2. The Mariners 82-69. So is Oakland. Marco Gonzalez to win 9-5. Paul Blackburn the loss. He's 1-3. And Drew Streckenrider gets his 10th save of the season. And last but not least, the Giants over the Padres 6-5. The Giants are 98-53. San Diego 76-74. Tony Watson the win. He's 6-4. Mark Lanson the loss 4-3. And getting the save, Tyler Rodgers. All right, looking ahead to today's games at 12:30 of the Pirates and the Reds. Connor Overton and Luis Castillo. The Reds are favored in this game, -235. Pittsburgh's +194, over under 8.5. Overs -112, unders -110. Pittsburgh +1.5 is even money. Reds -1.5 is -120. I'm going to go with over at -112. 1 o'clock, White Sox Tigers. Reynaldo Lopez and Casey Mize. The White Sox are -168. Detroit's +142. Over under 9.5. Overs minus 104, unders minus 118. White Sox minus 1.5 is minus 111. Tigers plus 1.5 is plus or minus 108. I'm going to go with the Tigers as a home dog. I like Casey Mize a lot. This is a Casey Mize pick, plus 142 for the Tigers. Next up, 3 o'clock, the Blue Jays and the Rays. Julian Merriweather and Luis Patino. We don't have any lines out yet, but I think the Blue Jays are going to be a dog. But if the Rays are a dog, I'm picking them. If not, if the total's anything less than 9.5, I'll gladly take that over. 6 o'clock, Royals, Indians. Carlos Hernandez and Logan Allen. Royals minus 112, Indians minus 104, over under 8.5. Overs minus 115, unders minus 105. Royals minus 1.5 is plus 140. Indians plus 1.5 is minus 170. I'm going with Royals money line, minus 112. Nats Marlins at 6:30. Josiah Gray and Alicia Hernandez. Marlins minus 142. Nats plus 120, over under 8. Overs minus 115, unders minus 104. Nats plus 1.5 is minus 184. Marlins minus 1.5 is plus 152. I'm going with the over at minus 115. 7 o'clock, Orioles, Phillies. We got Keegan Aiken and Zach Wheeler. Phillies minus 335. Orioles plus 270, over under 8.5. Overs minus 105, unders minus 115. Orioles plus 1.5 is plus 120. Phillies minus 1.5 is minus 144. I'm going to go with the over 8.5 and minus 105. I think one of the bullpens implodes. I don't know whose. Rangers, Yankees from the stadium. You got Corey Kluber and Taylor Hearn. Yanks minus 275. Rangers plus 225. Over under 9. Overs minus 102. Unders minus 120. Rangers plus 1.5 is plus 115. Yanks minus 1.5 is minus 138. I'm going to go with the under trend for this series. So I'm going to go under 9 minus 120. ESPN, Mets, Red Sox. Taijuan Walker, Chris Sale. Red Sox minus 180, Mets plus 152, over under 9 minus 110 each way. Mets plus 1.5 is minus 125. Red Sox minus 1.5 is plus 104. I'm going to go under 9 minus 110. 7:30, Twins, Cubs. Joe Ryan and Kyle Hendricks. I don't see any lines out for this game, but I might go with the Twins as a dog because you know they're going to give it to Hendricks. The minus. Cards, Brewers. Miles Mikolas and Brett Anderson. Brewers minus 110, Cards minus 106, over under 9.5. Overs even money, unders minus 122. Cards minus 1.5 is plus 152. Brewers plus 1.5 is minus 184. I'm going to go ride them for 11 in a row. Why not? Go with the Cardinals, minus 106. 8:30, Dodgers, Rocks. Walker Buehler and German Marquez. Dodgers minus 210, Rocks plus 176, over under 10.5. Overs minus 115, unders minus 105. Dodgers minus 1.5 is minus 137. Rockies plus 1.5 is plus 114. Let's go with the Rockies run line. Plus 1.5, plus 114. Not saying they're going to win. I just think this game's going to be close. 9:30, Astros, Angels. Luis Garcia and Jansen Junk. Astros minus 210. Angels plus 176. Over under 9.5. Minus 110 each way. Astros minus 1.5 is minus 126. Angels plus 1.5 is plus 105. I'm going to go over 9.5, minus 110. Braves, D-backs. Ian Anderson and Merrill Kelly. Braves minus 180. D-backs plus 152. Over 9.5. Overs even money. Unders minus 122. Braves minus 1.5 is minus 108. D-backs plus 1.5 is minus 111. I'm going to go Braves run line, minus 1.5 and minus 108. Mariners, A's. Chris Flexen and Cole Irvin. A's minus 142. Mariners plus 120. Over under 8. Overs minus 115. Unders minus 105. Mariners plus 1.5 is minus 170. Oakland minus 1.5 is plus 138. I'm going to go with tough one. I'm going to go under 8, minus 105, but I don't feel super about it. And 10 o'clock ESPN, the Giants and the Padres. Scott Kazmir and Vince Velasquez. Each team's minus 108, over under 9.5, overs minus 102, unders minus 120. Giants minus 1.5 is plus 140, Pods plus 1.5 is minus 170. I'm going to go over 9.5, minus 102. I think that's a no-brainer. Alrighty, now we'll move on to Major League Soccer. We have a slate tonight of games that I'd like to discuss. It's only 3. 7:30, you have Miami and Nashville. Nashville's awesome. Miami is 3 back of the postseason. Miami's plus 220, Nashville's plus 120, draws 2-1. So I'm going to go with Nashville at plus 120 as they are playing for that 2 seed in the Eastern Conference playoffs. 8 o'clock, Chicago hosting New England. Chicago's plus 195, New England's plus 105, draw plus 270. I'm going with New England plus 105 on the road. And last but not least, you have the Red Bulls hosting NYCFC, so the battle in New York in soccer. Red Bulls 2-1, NYCFC plus 110, draw plus 250. I'm going to go with NYCFC plus 110. All road teams today for Major League Soccer picks, so that is pretty ironic. And now, for the first time in a long time, I'm going to do Major League Baseball power rankings as the season is coming to a close in terms of the regular season. We have a week and a half left of the regular season, so I'm going to do power rankings right now. So, number 30 is the Baltimore Orioles, of course. Eliminated from playoff contention, 48-103 on the year. Minus 275 run differential, 2-8 in their last 10. Number 29 is the Arizona Diamondbacks. 48-103 on the year, eliminated from playoff contention. 3-7 in their last 10, minus 213 run differential. Number 28, the Texas Rangers, eliminated from playoff contention, 55-96 on the year. Minus 183 run differential, 3-7 in their last 10. Number 27, the Pittsburgh Pirates, also eliminated from playoff contention. 57-94 on the season. Minus 205 run differential, 6-4 in the last 10. They're actually playing really good for them. Number 26 is the Washington Nationals, eliminated from playoff contention, 62-89 on the year. Minus 78 run differential, 4-6 in their last 10. So they're playing okay. Number 25 is the Miami Marlins. They are 64-87 on the year. Minus 49 run differential, 500 in their last 10. Number 24 is the Minnesota Twins, eliminated from playoff contention, 66-85 on the season. Minus 109 run differential, 4-6 in their last 10. Number 23 is the Kansas City Royals, eliminated from playoff contention, 69-83 on the season. Minus 95 run differential, 500 in their last 10. 22 is the Chicago Cubs, eliminated from playoff contention, 67-84 on the season. Minus 126 run differential, an ugly 2-8 in their last 10. Number 21 is the Colorado Rockies, 70-80 on the year, minus 44 run differential, 7-3 in their last 10 to play some nice spoiler. Not eliminated yet. Number 20 is the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. They're eliminated from playoff contention, 72-79 on the year, minus 90 run differential, 3-7 in their last 10, losers of 5 straight. 19, the Detroit Tigers, eliminated from playoff contention. They are 74-78 on the season, minus 53 run differential, 73 in their last 10, winners of 4 straight. They're playing good baseball, the Tigers. Can't put it past them to finish 500, amazingly enough. 18, the Cleveland Indians. 74-76 on the season, minus 16 run differential, 500 in their last 10. 17, the New York Mets. They are 73-78 on the season, 7 back at first, still alive, amazingly enough. Minus 23 run differential, 3-7 in their last 10. Playoff percentage is .1. 16, the Philadelphia Phillies are 77-74 on the season, 3 back of the Braves, 4 in the loss column. Minus 11 run differential, 6-4 in their last 10. Number 15, the San Diego Padres. They are 76-74 on the season, plus 45 run differential, 2-8 in their last 10, losers of 4 straight. Boy, there's going to be changes there. Number 15, the Cincinnati Reds, 78-74 on the season, plus 23 run differential, 3-7 in their last 10. Number 13, the Seattle Mariners, 82-69 on the season, minus 57 run differential, 500 in the last 10, winners of 3 straight. Number 12, the Oakland Athletics, 82-69 on the season, plus 64 run differential, 500 in their last 10, losers of back-to-back. Number 11, the St. Louis Cardinals, who are on fire, 81-69 on the year, plus 7 run differential, winners of 10 straight. They're definitely going to make the postseason now. Number 10, the Atlanta Braves. Leaders in the NL East right now, 79-70 on the season, plus 110 run differential, 500 in the last 10, winners of 3 straight. Number 9 is the New York Yankees. They're 85-67 on the season, plus 30 run differential, winners of back-to-back games, 6-4 in their last 10. Playoff percentage, 38.9, not looking good. 8 is the Boston Red Sox. They are 85-66 on the year, plus 177 run differential, 73 in their last 10, 66% chance to make the postseason. Number 7 is the Chicago White Sox. They have not clinched the division yet. They're close. 85-66 on the season, plus 142 run differential. Losers of 2 straight and 4-6 in their last 10. Number 6 is the Milwaukee Brewers. They are 91-60 on the year. Clinched a playoff spot already. Plus 132 run differential, but losers of 3 straight. They're going to probably win that division. I should say they're going to win the division. It's a matter of when, not if. Number 5, the Tampa Bay Rays. 93-59 in the year. They've not clinched yet. None of the American League teams have clinched a playoff spot yet, which is crazy. Plus 172 run differential. 4-6 in their last 10, though. Number 4 is the Houston Astros. They're 90-61 on the season. Plus 216 run differential. 8-2 in their last 10, winners of 3 straight. Number 3 is the Toronto Blue Jays. 85-66 on the season. Plus 177 run differential, 73 in their last 10. Number 2 is the San Francisco Giants. They clinched already. 98-53 on the season, plus 182 run differential, 73 in their last 10. And number 1, come on. It's the Dodgers, of course. 97-54 on the season, 1 back of the Giants for the division. Plus 250 run differential, 9-1 their last 10, winners of 3 straight. This is easily the best team. You can't convince me otherwise. I don't see how this team doesn't win the World Series. All right, so there you have it for the MLB Power Rankings for today. Now I'm going to do news and notes. So the big story that lawyers say that they confirmed that the body found in Wyoming was indeed Gabby Petito. And the death was ruled a homicide. This is very reminiscent to me of something that happened in New Jersey almost 2 years ago. Stephanie Pars of Freehold, New Jersey, getting murdered by her ex-boyfriend. I forget the guy's name. And she was found on a highway in New Jersey. And they were on a search for her, and they thought she was in Long Island or something. Kind of reminiscent of that in a way. But this is really, really sad. As Gabby's remains were found, confirmed. And now the question is, where's Brian Laundrie? He is apparently not in custody, despite rumors. And police plan to resume search of Florida Reserve. And a Florida County Sheriff is looking into a possible Laundrie sighting. So it's going to be interesting to see if he's found or not. Actor Willie Garson of Sex and the City, playing Stanford Blatch, passes away at the age of 57. Thoughts and prayers to Garson and his family. Very sad news coming out of the pop culture world there. Evander Kane's new allegations. He faces a new set of sexual assault and domestic violence allegations. This is going to be a distraction for the Sharks all season. And the players apparently there don't want him around. Medina Spirit sits one out as he will not run in Saturday's $1 million Pennsylvania Derby. So that's unfortunate for Medina Spirit. Conor McGregor threw a first pitch at Wrigley Field, and it was wild. And I mean wild. Good news for the Minnesota Wild. Kirill Kaprizov signs a 5-year, $45 million contract with the Wild as he remains with the team. So at least they get that done as training camp begins. And that won't be a distraction. Another extension, Elvis Merzlikins, 5 years, $27 million through the 26-27 season. Well-deserved for him. RG3 opened to play for the Washington professional football team, as RG3 is still training and would like to play in the NFL again, and would be open again to be playing for the Washington professional football team. DeMarcus Cousins tweeted out a new profile picture of like a cartoon of him in a Sacramento Kings uniform about a potential return to Sacramento. That would be interesting if that were to happen. Nets general manager Sean Marks optimistic on extensions and has had very positive conversations with Kyrie Irving and James Harden about contracts ahead of next season. Ben Simmons won't report to camp as he intends to never play another game for the Philadelphia 76ers, and that's reported by Adrian Wojnarowski. The Miami Heat didn't want Avery Bradley, as the free agent guard was very much open to return to Miami, but the feeling wasn't mutual. Bradley Chubb needs surgery on his ankle, so we'll hope that he'll be okay. Ben Roethlisberger has pec injury, as Mike Tomlin says the Steelers better be ready to be adjustable with Big Ben limited this week. Browns placed Jarvis Landry on injury reserve for the next 3 weeks with the knee injury, so they're depth at wide receiver is going to be tested here. Aaron Rodgers blasts critics on the Pat McAfee show after the big Monday night win. Absolutely horse blank to give them a platform, Rodgers says. Aaron Jones confirmed that the necklace he wore on Monday Night Football containing his father's ashes has been found. So that's good news for Aaron Jones. Chiefs assistant coach Greg Lewis fined for Week 1 sideline altercation that got Browns defensive back Ronnie Harrison ejected. The Padres fire farm director Sam Geeney that his contract won't be renewed and his departure is effective immediately. So that's a little crazy. That organization is bound for some change. And I mean big change. There was a fire at the New Orleans Superdome as smokes and flames were seen coming from the roof of the Saints' home stadium. That's not good. And they're playing on the road to start the season, too. And we talked about J.J. Redick's retirement on yesterday's show, and he says it's been a true honor as he tweets out a heartfelt video explaining retirement decision. As he says, it's time for me to be a dad. Aww. And I think he'll still be involved with his media stuff and whatnot as well. All right. Tonight is the Season 6 premiere of The Masked Singer. I covered this show on the podcast over the last year and a half. I've had some wrong predictions, and I've had some right predictions, as you've heard on the show. So 8 o'clock on Fox tonight, The Masked Singer. There are some interesting characters this season, for sure. They had a dual preview show of The Masked Singer and Fox's new show, Alter Ego, which is going to be on after The Masked Singer tonight at 9 o'clock on Fox. So in that season preview show, they revealed out some secrets about the season of The Masked Singer and Alter Ego. Alter Ego, I'm going to debate whether to make that a thing on the podcast or not. But I'll talk about it before I get into Masked Singer too. In the season preview show, the Alter Ego panelists talked about the show and how the costumes work and how the egos were created. And the judges know nothing. No age, no gender, no skin color, voice, etc. And that's Alter Ego. So secrets about the Masked Singer season. Alright, so there's a baby character that I mentioned. And it's the biggest costume in the history of the show. And there was a book in the secret clue package. They revealed one big clue, and then they said get gassy. The caterpillar, the longest costume ever. And there's a hint about Taylor Swift. A hamster. There's a hint about a whistle. Athlete, maybe? Skunk. The hit was a picture of John Stamos. The bull. There was a tiger with the stadium. The mallard. The hint was a phone. Pepper. There was a light. Cupcake. There was a hint about a compass. Banana split. Dye. As in hair dye. Or I'm sorry, not hair dye. Dice. Like you roll dice in a game. Queen of Hearts. His hint was a horse. Octopus's hint. Cookies and milk. What, is Santa Claus on the show? For crying out loud? That'd be something. The Jester. Roses. Beach ball. Band-Aids. And Dalmatian birds. So, the number of contestants on this season's show looks like 14. But there's probably more. They probably just didn't want to spoil anybody. And the premiere episode will have a double elimination. So 2 unmaskings tonight. And Thursday night's episode will have 2 wild cards. So I honestly think that there's 2 more. There's going to be 16 on the show this season. That's fine. I like that number. Nice and even number. And 2 wild cards on Thursday. And then in this secret episode, Queen of Hearts performed La Vie en Rose by Edith Piaf, which was really good. A good performance. I really don't have a early guess on this. I just have to watch her perform again to think about it. And the final secret of the Alter Ego show, which I didn't mention earlier, is that there's a grand prize of $100,000 and mentorship from the judges. So that's pretty cool. And the final secret of the Masked Singer this season is that they have a take it off buzzer, which is really cool in my opinion. And if a panelist knows who it is, then the contestant must unmask. But I think this is really, really ballsy of them. How many times do you think Ken Jeong's going to touch that thing? I'm worried about Ken Jeong when it comes to this. That he's going to literally press the button on purpose and be like, I know exactly who this is. And the person's unmasked. We'll see how often this is used. And I really got to pressure myself into making some guesses because of this buzzer. We'll have another Mickey Rourke situation, except with a buzzer that the panelists can press because they think they know who it is. And now I'm going to make predictions on who I think could potentially be on the show this season for Masked Singer. William Adams, a.k.a. Will.i.am of the Black Eyed Peas. Country singer Jimmy Allen, who's on Dancing with the Stars. This one would make a lot of sense. Natasha Bedingfield. Where's she been lately? I remember her songs Pocket Full of Sunshine and Unwritten. Sheryl Crow. She used to be a star a long time ago, like a bigger star. Soak Up the Sun. She sang Picture with Kid Rock. Charlie D'Amelio, social media personality. That'd be very for the kids, I'd say, if Charlie D'Amelio was on there. Comedian Kathy Griffin. That's somebody that the panelists and myself have guessed in the past. Lisa Kudrow, she's an actress. She was a popular pick for The Tree in season 2. Eugene Levy, he's somebody that has never been talked about as a potential candidate for the show. Bette Midler, actress and singer. She was a guest for Popcorn I believe that was 2 seasons ago, season 4. I feel like Popcorn was in the same season as Leanne Rimes, the son. Alex Morgan, soccer player. They've yet to have a soccer player, and I think Alex Morgan would be a good pick for that. Dustin Poirier, boxer. The Masked Dancer had Oscar De La Hoya, so I could see Dustin Poirier being on singer. Ed Robertson of the Bare Naked Ladies. Where's the Bare Naked Ladies been? Keanu Reeves. I think that'd be a good get for the show. Popular actor. Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback of the Green Bay Packers and substitute Jeopardy host. I'd love to see Rodgers on this show. I think it'd make a lot of sense. And where was he all summer before going to training camp? Other than doing Jeopardy. I mean, that'd be great. Tony Romo, former Cowboys quarterback and current CBS analyst. I think Tony Romo would be great on this show. And even funnier is that once Baby Alien got unmasked last year, when he took off the mask, I thought it was Tony Romo for a hot second. Then it turned out to be Mark Sanchez. So if Mark Sanchez can be on The Masked Singer, so could Tony Romo. I think Tony Romo would be fabulous on this show. Patrick Schwarzenegger, actor and son of Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think that Schwarzenegger would be a lot of fun on the show. Patrick or Arnold, but I think Patrick is realistic. Everyone knows who Arnold is. This could be like the male Rumor Willis in a way, where a popular actor's kid gets to be on the show. Ryan Seacrest, talk and radio show host. I've always said Ryan Seacrest was the busiest man in America. I could see him being on this show for sure. Haley Steinfeld, she was a popular guest for a couple characters. The Lion in season 1. I thought she was potentially Seahorse. As did Nicole Scherzinger in season 4. So I think that'd be cool to see Haley Steinfeld on the show. She could sing, too. Tina Turner. Many people thought she was the popcorn, including myself in season 4. And Sophia Wiley. She is a popular actress right now, as she is in the High School Musical, the musical series. So there's some Olivia Rodrigo ties there. Could you imagine if Olivia Rodrigo would be on The Masked Singer? That would be nuts, but no way. But I think that Wiley, her Rodrigo's acting partner in the High School Musical series, I think would be a realistic choice for this show. There's some people that I'm really, really curious about that I didn't put on the list for this season, who I think has a shot to be on the show. But I do want to potentially jinx it because I made this list before I got suspicious of a couple more people. So I didn't want to make changes because always stick with your gut, as they always say. All right, so there was your Masked Singer and Alter Ego season previews. And now I'm going to do my best bet of the day, brought to you by FanDuel. This is tough today because I really don't love any of the baseball picks. And I'm actually going to go with Major League Soccer today. I really like New England plus 105. I'm going to make 2 units on New England plus 105 against Chicago. I think Chicago stinks. And getting New England as a plus money favorite, I think, is a bonus. So give me the New England Revolution plus 105 is my best bet of the day over the Chicago Fire in Major League Soccer. All right, so there you have it for the show. I'll be back tomorrow recapping all the baseball and Major League Soccer. Looking ahead to tomorrow, we'll preview and predict Thursday night football between the Panthers and the Texans. College football's on tomorrow too. I'm going to make a pick for the Ryder Cup on tomorrow's show, and then we will recap Masked Singer and Alter Ego as well. Hope you guys have a great day, everybody.